Good morning. Do you believe demons? Why do they disturb people? So in Buddha's teaching, we say your mind is what you think. Your experience is what you think. So the demons is created by ourselves. Is a projection from the pure consciousness, which is infinite. Like now, you are pure consciousness, but you project a world. You're looking at me, you listen to this video from the pure consciousness, which is infinite itself, project a finite experience. A finite experience could be very pleasant, like God, heaven, and very unpleasant, like demon or hell. So it's the play of the pure consciousness. People who believe it, the belief itself creates a world of belief. That's all. It's another understanding of freedom. You are free to create a world, but only the enlightened being knows it's underneath every creation of the pure consciousness. There's a purity which is calm, still, love, luminosity, all kinds of positives. Let's say a positive beyond duality. I don't believe demons. I even don't believe God. But I dwell, all the awakened being can dwell in the pure, infinite, conscious field. Heaven or hell is a duality too. You see, demon or angels is a duality. It's the play of the mind. If we cannot free the mind, which is impure, we suffer. You suffer. Once you see the emptiness of the impure mind, you are liberated. You're not only liberated from hell and demons, you're also liberated from the heaven and God. Nothing can limit you anymore. Nothing, really nothing can bound you anymore. Not demons, not angels, not hell, not heaven. You see that total freedom. What about cult in Buddhism branch? So, yes, I do agree that even in Buddhism itself, there's a different schools, different branches. There's a cult. There's secret clubs. So there's all kinds of different branches and the lineage. So you as a practitioner, as a beginner as a seeker of ultimate truth, you need to be very, very cautious. That's why basically you need a teacher, a fully enlightened teacher like Buddha. But Buddha passed away or nirvana thousand years ago. So to find a living Buddha is not easy. So best thing you can do is to study the textbook of Buddha's teaching. But even that, you need a teacher, because words and phrases or verses in the textbook are dead. It's not alive, and you may project your understanding of the textbook too. You're projecting your understanding through the limited mind. So that's a risk and potential danger. So it's better you can follow a living Buddha or living sage who has a total understanding of a reality. Cult is your illusion, because you project it's like you once you are not stable, you see a world in a discursive way. That's why inner stillness or meditation or calm of the mind, the openness of the mind, openness of the heart is a foundation to attain wisdom. Let's say that, to have that clear, stable picture or insight of the ultimate reality. Scientists is doing this in a different way. All the philosophers, scientists, are trying to discover the truth, the ultimate truth, which is not subject to any condition, is not subject to any mind, no matter it's a scientific mind or philosophical mind, and for sure not subject to anybody. No matter you are the president of the United States or you're just a farmer in Afghanistan, the ultimate truth is all-inclusive, meaning you have that access. But to really truly grasp that or fully understand that takes time, takes take hardships like meditation, belief, respect. It's not easy job, because the whole world is a defilement. The whole world is drag you away from that clear looking. It's like the whole world is spilling. The whole world is a huge vehicle. Let's say that it's spinning, and you cannot see clearly because now you're on the movement. Our thoughts, our body, mind is constantly changing or moving. So you cannot study the stillness, the ultimate truth, which needs your stillness to look at it, to connect to it. That's another meaning, letting go. You have letting go everything, every knowledge you have grasped. Until nothing you can letting go, you are there, and actually there is here and now. Do you have chance to compare other philosophers and faith with Buddhism? Until what time humans will be arriving to this world? I'm not very familiar with Christianity or God, but there's while the basic logic is, as a human being, when we don't understand something, we kind of project a creator and assumes that he knows everything and he creates everything. So that's especially when the technology and science is underdeveloped. So we project a creator or owner of the universe. It's a very also natural process. A creator or owner of the universe that protect us. So it's how to say, it's a psychologically faith or safety. Make sense? Once you have that faith towards something which is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, then you have that safety or a sure feeling that we are protected, we are good. But the projection, if you look into that projection, who is having that belief? You see, the consciousness project a belief that, okay, this is God, this is Buddha, this is the Tao, then I can grasp it, I can hold on it, I can believe it and have faith in it to make me feel relieved or liberated or freed. Actually, if you look back, look inwardly, who is believing, who is having that faith, is the same thing. It's the same element, essential element. So pure consciousness is projecting a creator and owner of the phenomena world to protect us, this separated body and mind. But once you really look into who is projecting, this mind is formless actually. So if God is everywhere, is omnipresent, so it must be in us too, right? So if you really believe in God, you should believe God is in us too. So our individual mind is the playing of the infinite consciousness. Traditionally, we call God. It's like a drop in the ocean is looking back to the ocean itself. You are the infinite consciousness expressed in a finite body and mind. So once you recognize your infinity, the body mind becomes, the finite body mind becomes infinite too. It seems very paradoxical, but no. Fundamentally, everything is made of same thing, or a universal essential element, substance we call pure consciousness. Now, our mind, my mind, is the one channel of this infinite cosmic intelligence or pure consciousness. Let's say that, talking about itself in a very unique way. Make sense to you? I'm just one portal of these infinite portals in terms of body and mind. Okay. But now at this moment, this portal, this body mind, understand there's a greater I behind this is smaller I. But once you realize you're not a small I or ego anymore, the ego dissolves, or the individual body mind dissolves into this infinite consciousness. That's all. That's all about awakening. You awakened to a greater I. You awaken to the arms of God. Let's say that. So until what time humans will be arriving to this world? The whole world is your projection. Have you ever experienced any world beside your pure awareness? There's only consciousness. Everything else is your projection or the modulation of the consciousness itself. And this pure consciousness never comes, okay? Never goes. It's infinite big, infinite small. It cannot go anywhere. Trust me. But every worlds, animals, humans are played or modulated in this infinite big, infinite small, zero dimension pure consciousness. And zero dimension is includes every dimensions. So hard to grasp. Words is very limited. Only when you're really sitting there, you understand totally. Subconsciousness and consciousness. the difference? Conventionally, so you are conscious, right? I'm conscious, you're aware, I'm aware. That's the only thing you can be assured, can be sure. Subconscious, there's some hidden patterns, like memories, old memories. You are not aware now, or you're not conscious now, because it is not stimulated yet. It's not. It does not emerge it to the current moment yet. So you're not aware of it. But once you have some external surroundings or stimuli to stimulate it, then that patterns of thought, of behavior, of concepts will emerge. Then you're aware of it. So maybe the subconscious becomes conscious too. The thing is, you see, there's so many subconscious patterns or memories or individual, I call it individual energetic signature. So it's totally belongs to you, because we hold it, like to me too, we hold it for many years and we don't recognize it. Now because you practice meditation, you're you become more alert, become more aware of what's happening outside and inside, and how everything inside outside interacts. So you have that pure stability to perceive everything happening outside and inside and its interactions. So once you can reach this level, all the karmic signature or energetic individual signature will lose its grasp on you, because now you can, no matter what happened, or at what time it will happen, you are free. So that's important. So I said the first step of awakening is you can establish that pure observation. The consciousness can rest in the consciousness itself and watch all the plays of itself. That's the first step. Then you can awaken to another step. So you can how to say, the egoic patterns will lose its grasp over you gradually. So that's the second step. But the first step is always the most important thing. And the second, how long it will take between the first step and the second step, it depends. But you are safe if you have that first step, meaning the pure awareness can be aware of itself and rest in that recognition. So you can go back to review my channel, my video titled 3 Steps of Enlightenment. The first step, enlightenment, which is the pure awareness can abide in itself and not disturbed by the contents of the awareness. That's the first step. Subconscious, I would say, that's the contents of consciousness too. It's a hidden contents of awareness. It's still the play or contents of the pure consciousness. So once you can rest in or abide in the pure consciousness, you are safe. You graduated from the class, the university of life. Today I don't have too much time. I think I answered them all. Anyway, so as a conclusion, my dear friend, when you're asking your questions, look inward. Who is asking? What is asking? Question is okay, is good, but don't lose yourself in the question itself. You are the pure awareness that is asking the questions. Don't lose yourself, the pure consciousness, in the process of asking. To have the answer is secondary. Trust me, my friend. Who is asking? Can you look back, look inward? That's a primary task for you. Okay, I will still be online tomorrow, 8 a.m. Vancouver time. So maybe see you there. I have to pick up my son now. They're playing soccer.